Hi friends, Milo's going to help me with this intro to this video. We have to do it inside because it is super windy outside where we're at, so we'll make the best of it inside here. But I want to pick up in this video where my last one ended, where we were in Flagstaff. So we leave Flagstaff and we start to head up Highway 89, working our way towards Page, Arizona, and then eventually up to Utah. And as we go down Highway 89 heading north, it definitely was different than when I was there last year. So I took that route going up to the Vermilion Cliffs last year. And I'll put a link to that video last year because it was a really beautiful spot. And when I did that drive up there, and so it was different because last year we had a lot of rain. It was more green and beautiful. And this year we didn't get a lot of rain. And then also I'm going a month later. So this is taking place like the end of May, early part of June as we're heading up Highway 89. And everywhere is having fire ban restrictions everywhere. Stage 2 restrictions, sorry. And so is the southern part of Utah as well, we find out. We were originally going to go to an area in the Dixie National Forest in Utah, but they were part of the ban. So the only part of Utah that didn't have the ban is in central and northern part of Utah. So we ended up saying, well, okay, well, let's shoot for central Utah because Kent really wants to have a fire, you know, and I can see why, though they had to have the ban because of everywhere was so dry. So you'll see in the videos, it's crazy. So anyways, it's a beautiful drive. It was my first time going up over the mountains to Page, though. My first time in Page. Boy, that is a spectacular, beautiful drive. Steep drive, but beautiful drive. And then you drop down into Page, okay? So enjoy the video clips of our drive up to Page, up to this point, okay? To show you guys, look how dry it is compared to last year. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe how dry it is. So that's why they're having restrictions, fire restrictions everywhere. This is incredible. Really, really dry. Last year it was just so green. It was just amazing. It was just beautiful. But of course there was a lot of rain last year compared to this year. So anyways, I just wanted to share that while we're making our way more north. It just looks like I'm in a whole different area. It just looks so different. If you see my videos from last year, and as I was making my way north and then going to the Navajo Bridge and Vermilion Cliffs, I took this route. We're going a little bit different route this time, but still going north. We're heading towards Page, and I went the other direction towards the Navajo Bridge. But yeah, this is just so go again. I think it's kind of cool. We're getting closer to that mountain out there, that hill. Rock formation. It's much easier to drive out this way than last year. Last year I got caught in wind and then strong gusts, and boy, it was like knocking me over, but I was just thankful it was booting me over to the right, so there was no cars over to my right. But this time it's much better, much easier. So that's nice. But it is a very, very pretty drive out here. Get the trading post. There's a trading post further back, which is near the part where people go to the South Rim or the North Rim from this road. So we're off of US 89, and so that's kind of nice to know. And here's more of that moon hills. That's what I call them, being on the moon. Vermilion Cliffs, and I went there last year, so maybe I might have to put a link to my stay there. It was incredible. I had the most amazing sunsets there. It was just spectacular, and it was kind of bittersweet though. That's where I lost my dear little beloved Buster, or started going to cardiac failure. But still, overall, that stay was so amazing. It was so beautiful. But yeah, so that's it up ahead. And I remember, like I said, it was so windy trying to get up this way. And I got to the Navajo Bridge, and it was like I had to pry my fingers off the steering wheel. Oh my gosh, it was so windy, and I was being zapped. And of course, I had all that ball joint issue, you know, the lower ball joint and all that, and the tie rods, that I couldn't get any help over until I got home and the ball joint busted. I was lucky I made it home and through Utah and all that. So I was battling that and I didn't know. But anyways, yeah, so that's the Vermilion Cliffs up there. Woohoo! So right out there is, might be a little wobbly, sorry. I'm trying to get this, but that's Lake Powell out there. Never been there. We're not going this time, but I'm trying to get a little peek of it. Powell looks so beautiful out there. I wish I could go there. Wow. Okay, so after we get our supplies and we leave Page, I get these glimpses of Lake Powell, and I've never been to Lake Powell, so I'm all excited of all these glimpses that I'm getting to do of Lake Powell. We still didn't go to Lake Powell, so I didn't have any significant stops, you know, to take good pictures or anything. It was just the scenic, you know, from the car, basically. And then also I see the Glen Canyon Dam, though. We do stop. I do get to take pictures of that. I'm so excited. I've never, ever been in this area, so it was just so cool. Definitely on my bucket list to go back and spend more time in this area. So then we take the pictures, and I've got some clips, and then we start working our way up more north from the Glen Canyon Dam, and then we cross over into Utah, and we end up staying at a place for just a couple of nights, and I'll explain more about that in the next video, is when we land at this little pit stop, okay? But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of this video as I get to see the Glen Canyon Dam, okay? And I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Milo says see you later. So this is the dam that is backing Lake Powell from the Colorado River. So Lake Powell is out ahead of us. And then there's the dam. Down there. Pretty cool. I gotta look through the fence, but I don't think it's gonna come out. But, yeah. That's pretty cool though. Alright, and then here's the bridge. And then Kent's going over to the other side to take pictures from that side. Alright, so this is the Colorado River part before it goes to the dam. How cool is that? Woo. It's busy with traffic. Alright, but this is so pretty, and this is so cool. Alright, we're gonna move on. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone out there for watching and for subscribing to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and together we can make a difference with my favorite charities, Wilderness on Wheels and Meals on Wheels of America.